The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
For Penland, catch, shoot, three, up, and it swishes in. CP for three.
We're getting you set for game day with a countdown to tip-off, powered by Appalachian Electric Cooperative.
Rogers at the free throw line, kicks it out. Alvey into the left corner. Weichel three. Butter. Braylon Weichel flaming hot from the outside.
Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Tri-Life, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee, fueling the Burt Carr Stadium press box. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Now, here's the voice of the Lady Eagles, Andrew Rogers.
Good afternoon from Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman is about to wrap up a week of basketball in Holt. The Lady Eagles defeated Mars Hill by 23 points on Wednesday, and now the challenge is against the 5-17 Newberry Wolves. Hello, everyone. Andrew Rogers, glad you're with us here on the Eagles Sports Network as Carson-Newman puts its 16-6 record this season up against Newberry's 5-17 mark. Carson-Newman's won its last 4 home games in this building. They are 9-1 this season, and over their last 4 games and 4 wins here in Holt Fieldhouse, they've scored 78 points or more, something they have done in every single home win this season. Carson-Newman's 9-1 at home this year, and they're averaging 92 points per game while shooting 49% in this building. Lindsay Taylor was exceptional last time out for Carson-Newman's Lady Eagles. She went for a career-high 38 points on a career-high 17 made field goals to help Carson-Newman get past Mars Hill on Wednesday night, a 23-point win, 98-75. She has a bunch of points in her Carson-Newman career. She's up to 1,571, and she is 167 away from Leah Jackson's 1,737. That would be for third place on the all-time scoring mark, and that mark is with about 6 regular season games to go. 6 regular season left counting today's contest. Newberry comes to Mossy Creek trying to end the longest active losing streak among Southeast region squads. Jeanette Walker's in her first season. This is a Newberry squad that at one point was 4-5 in the league. They're now 4-13, and they've lost 10 consecutive games and have not won since prevailing in double overtime versus Lincoln Memorial at home back on December 14th. Only 2 of the 10 games in a row that this team has lost have been by single digits, but both of those single-digit losses during this losing streak have been in their last 3. So they've been close to ending this losing streak, and the Wolves are in town hoping that maybe today, against the third-place Carson-Newman Lady Eagles, that it'll happen for Newberry. This is the AEC countdown to tip-off. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative service you can trust, value you can depend on, powering Mossy Creek. We're AEC, member-owned, and service-driven. We hear from the head coach, Mike Mincy, as he prepares to take his Eagles up against the Wolves and try to win a 16th straight game against Newberry. His comments about last time out against the Lions and this matchup come your way after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Our pregame conversation with head coach Mike Mincy heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network. Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Andrew Rogers back here on the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off as Carson-Newman closes this week with another home contest today against the Newberry Wolves, now joined by the head coach of the Lady Eagles, Mike Mincy. Here on the Eagles Sports Network, Coach, a opportunity to play Newberry, try to get a season sweep over them. They've lost 10 in a row, the longest losing streak among conference teams, region teams as well. What's it like going into a matchup like this, knowing you're going up against a team that's toward the bottom of the league, knows their season could be coming to an end quite soon, but also a team that's struggled really since you last played them a month ago?
Yeah, well, I don't really concern myself with that all too much, and I'm not real concerned about our players either. Obviously we're just like anybody else. We enjoy playing at home. We don't have too many more opportunities left as a group, and certainly for the four seniors that'll be leaving us after this year. I think that they want to soak it all in as much as they can. So it's another opportunity to play inside Hope Fieldhouse. And I heard a quote today from a coach on the men's side at the highest levels talking about you're either heading into adversity or heading out of it. And I feel like that I hope we are heading out of adversity a little bit. We went through a tough stretch there. Even though we won more than we lost during that stretch, we had 2 concussions and weren't quite at full strength. So I feel like that, we're heading out of adversity and we're hitting the stretch run here. And clearly, anybody knows as a basketball coach, you want to be playing your best basketball late.
How satisfied were you after Wednesday's 23-point win? You went back to the press. It worked, forced a lot of turnovers. When you looked back at it, what satisfied you about what your team was able to do defensively?
Well, I think they played hard. Everybody that touched the floor, gave maximum effort, and they're going to make mistakes, and I understand that. But when they give maximum effort, it's something that you can live with, even though there's going to be the mistakes that happen here or there. But holding Mars Hill to single-digit offensive rebounds, making more free throws than them, actually attempting more free throws than them. That's hard to do because they're really good at both of those categories, and certainly turning them over and putting them in a huge negative assist-to-turnover ratio. And then on the flip side, we were a major positive. Both teams shot great, but it's just margins and metrics and analytics and stuff like that. And, you and I talked about it, like field goal percentage-wise, defensively, it wasn't very good. But, you win by 23, you score a ton of points, and you win some of the key statistical categories that you need. And that's how you come away with a huge 23-point win for us.
When you beat Newberry the first time around about a month ago by 20, Lindsey Taylor had a season-high 28. She reset that, obviously, with a career-high 38 on Wednesday. What was it like to see her have one of her best games in her 5-year career here at Carson-Newman, what that can do for this team and herself moving forward as we get deep into the year?
Yeah, I mean, I think we operate better. I mean, you look back at, say, the Wingate game at home where she didn't score and we still scored 88 points, but it took a crap ton of three-point shots to go down for that to happen. And, you look at our performance at LR, she took 4 shots, she made 2 of them, and not only did we not get her the ball, but she did not get to the spots that we need her to get to be able to get her the ball in position to score. And I thought from the early on in the Mars Hill game, I thought that she was super aggressive in trying to get, the deep seals of where we need her to get the ball. And obviously the guards and all the players were certainly looking for her. That's one of the reasons we got such a high assist total. She hit 17 made buckets, 17 and 19, didn't miss the second half. And, I'm about to tell you, if she plays like that every game, we're probably going to be successful. But, there's going to be teams that try to take her away, and we just got to navigate around it.
All right, good luck today against Newberry.
Thank you, Andrew.
That's head coach Mike Mincy. We're back for more on the AEC Countdown to tip-off after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
We're getting closer to tip-off.
Price picks it up, and Carson-Newman is the South Atlantic Conference Tournament champions.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network.
Power comes with not only having a voice, but knowing that it is heard. As part of an electric co-op, you're not just getting electricity, you're getting the power to have your voice heard and the opportunity to work together with your community to create a better tomorrow. Here, you're not just a customer, you're a member. AEC, empowering voices just like yours.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is shopcneagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopCNEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopCNEagles.com.
Andrew Rogers, glad to welcome you back to Holt Fieldhouse for courtside here as the Lady Eagles and Wolves continue to warm up prior to this afternoon's contest. Carson-Newman 16-6 overall and third place in the league thanks to a 13-5 league slate so far, while Newberry is sitting at 5-17 and 4-13 in the South Atlantic Conference. Carson-Newman leads the all-time series 38-17. This will be the 56th meeting between Newberry and Carson-Newman under Mike Mincy and his 14 now seasons with the Lady Eagles. Carson-Newman is 21-6 all-time against Newberry and has won 15 consecutive games. This winning streak for Carson-Newman in the series dates all the way back to the 2016 South Atlantic Conference Tournament Championships. When Newberry last defeated Carson-Newman. That was on March 2nd of 2016. It's been 9 years since Newberry has knocked off Carson-Newman. They've gone through a couple of coaching changes and now in the direction of Jeanette Walker in her first season. hoping that maybe they can pull the upset against the third-place Eagles. Carson-Newman all-time 22-4 in this building against the Wolves, and under Mike Mincy have won 12 straight home games against Newberry. First ever home game against Newberry for Mike Mincy was an overtime loss back in 2011. It's the Eagles and the Wolves from Holt Fieldhouse, and we're glad to bring you the coverage here on the Eagles Sports Network. Carson-Newman won the first meeting, then go for the series sweep. It's season sweep of the Carson-Newman, or of the Newberry Wolves. Can the Carson-Newman Lady Eagles after defeating Newberry 79-59 back in Eliezer Arena just 1 month ago. It is Carson-Newman and Newberry on this February Saturday from Holt Fieldhouse. We'll bring you the coverage, starters, and opening tip-off. We're heading your way after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
This
Braylon Weichel with a massive triple.
is Carson-Newman women's basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Tries to split two. Does. Shoots from the free throw line. Got it to go! And one! Weichel from the free throw line. Buried it.
Today's game is brought to you by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, Fresh Ideas, by ShopCNEagles.com, The Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, First Bank, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, by Food City, Trilite, by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, by the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen. Now back to the voice of the Lady Eagles, Andrew Rogers.
All right, the national anthem wraps up here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Andrew Rogers, glad to welcome you back here on the Eagles Sports Network as these two squads get set to meet here inside Holt Fieldhouse. Today's starters will start with the Newberry Wolves, led by Jeanette Walker. She's assisted by Brittany Baget and Anthony Thompson Jr. In the backcourt is a freshman guard from Sumter, South Carolina. That is Raquel Brown, 5'6". Raquel Brown averages 2.5 points per contest and is getting ready to make her 4th start of the year. Also in the backcourt is a senior guard from Buenos Aires, Argentina. That's Julia Pauletta. Pauletta is making her 22nd start in 23 games played this season. She averages 4 points per game. Also in the backcourt is Newberry's leading scorer the last time these two teams met. That was back on January 11th. Mary Kate Kent, the freshman, is 5'6" and from Jacksonville, Florida. This will be the freshman's 13th start of the year. The front court consists of a senior from Sudbury, England, 5'10", Ella Pearson. She had 7 points and was the second leading scorer for Newberry back in that first meeting between these two teams as well. The team's leading scorer rounds out the lineup, 6'2", senior forward Jess Tompkins. She's from Melbourne, Australia, averaging 15 points per game and 8 rebounds and shooting 56% from the field. She was limited to just 8 points and 6 rebounds in that first meeting. Carson-Newman's putting out the same lineup it did last time it played in this building on Wednesday. It's Jennifer Sullivan, Emily Gonzalez, Campbell Penland, Michaela Alvey, and Lindsay Taylor. This is the 5th different starting lineup that Carson-Newman has sent out there. You've got the guards in Sullivan, Gonzalez, Penland, and you got the forwards Alvey and Taylor. We're just about ready to play some hoops here in Holt Fieldhouse. Carson-Newman is going to wear its white uniforms today, but many of the players have pink headbands on in honor of the Play for K Day, annual Play for K Wear Pink game to support all cancers affecting women. Carson-Newman honored Sydney Pierce's mother, Tammy Pierce, prior to tip-off today as well, a cancer survivor, ahead of today's contest. So Carson-Newman's got some pink headbands in those white uniforms. Newberry's in the black with red numbers in trim. Reads Newberry across the front, and the Wolves win the opening tap with Raquel Brown catching the tip from Tompkins, and Pauletta starts things with a dribble out near the key. 10 seconds in, she dribbles to the left wing, lobs it into the post where Tompkins catches, faces, and shoots and scores. Good start for Newberry. Jess Tompkins scores, and the Wolves come out in some full-court pressure. Sullivan lobs in the backcourt. Penland catches. She's doubled. Sneaks her way through the pressure. Now Alvey throws it inside. Pass deflected. Tompkins steals it. Good activity by the Wolves. A 2 from Tompkins and now a steal. And Newberry moves the other way with Mary Kate Kent. The freshman crosses over against Gonzalez. Dribble handoff with Ella Pearson. Chest pass out front for Brown. Brown left-hand dribble with a crossover. Now bounces for Pauletta. 10 seconds on the shot clock. A jab step off a screen. Pauletta inside the arc. Pick and pop with Tompkins, who drives, kicks it out. Left baseline shot from Pearson is good. Newberry's made its first 2 shots, and it's 4-0 Newberry. 60 seconds in. Here's a double team in the backcourt. And a turnover. Steal by Pearson the other way. Right-hand layup. Brown no good. Gets her own miss. Resets with Pauletta. She pump fakes a 3. Drives inside. Stops. Lobs for Tompkins. Tompkins pump fakes, kicks it out. Pauletta, top of the key triple. It's up, it swishes in. 7-0 burst for Newberry, 100 seconds in. Eagles trying to break some pressure. Alvey in the backcourt finds Campbell Penland. First time Carson-Newman's pushed the ball into the front court. Gonzalez tries for 3 and buries it. Emily Gonzalez has made Carson-Newman's first basket for the 6th straight game. And the Eagles are on the board at 7-3. Pauletta in the backcourt, pass into the middle for Tompkins. Tompkins looks, faces into the front court for Pearson. Nearly threw it away. Brown recovers, and Newberry possesses in the front court with the senior Pauletta off a screen. She finds Pearson at the top of the key. Pearson looking inside, nothing there. Reverses to Brown, who puts her head down, drives right to the basket. Left-hand layups up and good off glass. Newberry's made 4 of its first 5 shots and leads 9-3, 2 minutes in. Gonzalez right corner, gives it back to Jennifer Sullivan. Skip it, Penland around the arc to Michaela Alvey. Left corner, triples up short. Long rebound to Gonzalez. She snares it, floats one up from 6 feet and scores. First 5 points for Carson-Newman belong to Emily Gonzalez. And it's 9-5 Newberry. Wolves break some pressure. Well done with Pearson in the middle. And they'll set up in the half court, up by 4, 2.5 minutes in. Pauletta dribbling at the left wing. Trying to set up a play, crosses over, goes to the basket, shoots it, is fouled. Julia Pauletta with a nice drive to the basket. She got pushed by Campbell Penland. The game's first foul comes at the 7:19 mark of the opening frame. And it'll send Paoletta to the free throw line as Sullivan exits, and in comes Tori Rutherford. Eagles go to Rutherford early off the bench as Julia Paoletta gets ready to line up the first free throw. She shoots right around 75%. This is just her 13th make, though, of the year. Doesn't shoot many free throws this season. 10-5 game. Newberry's led since the get-go. Next one's up and good as well. 11-5 Wolves. Inbound to Rutherford. She's met by a double. Long skip to Alvey. Eagles break the pressure. Don't have any numbers as Gonzalez catches in the corner. She'll dribble back out front, skip it left side. Campbell Penland, catch three, left wing, too strong. Alvey, offensive rebound, power dribble, goes up, gets blocked by Pearson. It's loose in the lane. Alvey comes up with it, gets blocked by Tompkins, out of bounds, and it'll stay with Carson-Newman. 7:01 to go first quarter. And the Eagles will inbound along the baseline. Rutherford to trigger it in, gets it left elbow for Taylor. Lindsay Taylor coming off a 38-point day, tries a jump shot from the left elbow. It's too strong, and Tompkins there to snare the miss. 3 boards for Tompkins early on. Brown transition right to the basket and is bumped and fouled. Good job by Raquel Brown in transition. And with 6:49 to go first quarter, Emily Gonzalez charged with her first foul. Second team foul on Carson-Newman. The Eagles are bringing in Jennifer Sullivan for Michaela Alvey, so rotating players in and out of the lineup here early on for Mike Mincy's crew, who trails by 6. Mary Kate Kent. Dribble handoff with Raquel Brown. Brown dribble handoff now with Pearson left side. Out front, pass tipped by Sullivan. Paoletta goes to the backcourt to recover with 12 to shoot. Their point guard drives to the basket with the right hand, gets blocked by Sullivan, but a foul. 3 team fouls already by Carson-Newman. This one on Jennifer Sullivan, so 3 different backcourt starters have a personal foul with 6:33 to go in the first quarter, and Julia Paoletta is heading back to the free throw line to shoot 2. She has been able to get just a half a step on CN's guards as she misses the first free throw, and that's allowed her to get to the charity stripe. She's not taken more than 4 free throws in any game this season. This is her 4th one here, and it's up and it's good. 12-5 Newberry. They'll back off, and Carson-Newman can bring it across with no pressure. Trailing by 7, and they've missed 4 straight shots. Sullivan, left wing. Chest pass out front. Gonzalez back to Jennifer Sullivan. Driving baseline is Sullivan. She's met by 2. Goes corner. Rutherford back out front. Penland. It's on the way. It's up. It's good. Campbell Penland sticks the 3. It's Carson-Newman's second triple, and it's 12-8 with 6:08 to go first quarter. Wolves trying to navigate the pressure. Tompkins far side for Paoletta. She crosses over to break the timeline around Rutherford into the painted area. Hesitates, now pulls it back out front. We're over 4 minutes into this first quarter where Carson-Newman trails by 4. Dribble handoff with Raquel Brown. She puts her head down. Right-hand dribble, kicks it out. Paoletta, right corner 3. It's up, it's in and out, no good. Brown, the offensive rebound, but she pushed off to get it. First foul by Newberry is on the freshman guard from Sumter, South Carolina, Raquel Brown. And with 5:47 to go in the first quarter, Eagles ball down 4 as Gonzalez sits for the first time and Michaela Alvey returns. So the Eagles rotating 6 different players in and out of the lineup here in the first few minutes of the contest. Alvey left side, long skip right side. It's Rutherford catching in front of the Wolves bench. 5:30 to play first quarter. Sullivan inside the arc, goes corner for Alvey. Back out front. Penland's open. She'll try again. This one's off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound fought for. Nimmo in there for Newberry to help tie up possession. The arrow favors Carson-Newman. 5 minutes, 24 seconds to play in the opening frame. Eagles will inbound from the right side of the baseline. Trailing by 4 and shooting 33%. Bounce it for Penland. We've got a foul before the shot. And it's on Newberry's Ella Pearson. It's the first on Pearson, second by the Wolves, and the Eagles will inbound again. Eagles looking to inbound right side, get it into Penland inside the arc, gives it back to Rutherford. Eagles have 15 to shoot, pick and pop. Penland goes it inside with Taylor, left-hand jump hook through traffic's up and in. Taylor made 17 of her 19 shots on Wednesday, makes her first here, and the Eagles within 2. Into the middle, Pearson turns, kicks it out for Nimmo. The sophomore Hannah Nimmo dribbling around the arc, now inside the arc. Gets stripped from behind by Penland. Penland throws it ahead. We've got 2 Eagles down here. Rutherford catches, shoots, and scores off glass. all set up by Campbell Penland's defense, and then the kick-ahead pass where Rutherford chased after it to score the 2. The game is tied. Wild passing from Newberry. They're able to break the pressure. Paoletta stops inside the arc, kicks it out Pearson. Back out front it goes to Paoletta. 4.5 to play first quarter. The game is tied at 12. 7-0 run for Carson-Newman. Nimmo. Handoff with Kent. Sullivan blew it up. 4 to shoot. Kent crossing over against Sullivan. Loses the dribble. Ball is on the deck. It's a shot clock violation. Good defensive sequence by CN, and it brings us to a break in the action. 4 minutes, 22 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Carson-Newman trailed by as many as 7 early on, but they've scored the last 7. And the game is tied at 12 as we take a break from Holt Fieldhouse. We're back for more after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Well, Carson-Newman has responded well after allowing Newberry to score the game's first 3 field goals and first 7 points in the first 80 seconds. The game's tied. Carson-Newman will have the basketball when the two teams get back on the floor here. Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. When you're hungry, reach for Domino's. You get a large one-topping pizza for $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Eagles turn it over after the inbound into the front court. The other way, Knuckles with a partial swat of Pearson, who stole the basketball and missed a layup. Eagles back with it against Newberry's man-to-man defense. Sullivan at the free throw line, hands off for Ladd. Gives it back to Sullivan. Left wing 3 is up. It's good. Jennifer Sullivan sticks a triple from the left wing, and Carson-Newman has the last 10 points to lead by 3. Throw it into the front court. The catch made by Pearson. She's doubled, hounded. Eagles don't foul her. They throw it into the middle where Earl makes the catch. Back out front, Paoletta. Looking inside, Taylor fronts the post player Tompkins and forces no entry. Back out front, it's Paoletta lobbing now left elbow for Tompkins. She tries to turn, has it deflected away. Nimmo ends up with it, tries a 3. It goes in and out, and we've got a foul that'll keep possession with Newberry. This will be Carson-Newman's 4th team foul. This one's on Rutherford. So 4 different Lady Eagle guards have 1 foul here in the opening frame. 3.5 to go first quarter, and the Wolves are going back to the bench. Jayla Cook, a junior from Atlanta, Georgia, is into the game for the first time. They've got Shamaya Earl, a freshman, in as well. She's number 12 for the Wolves as Tompkins uses the pump fake and floats one up and in with the left hand off the inbound from the right block. 15-14, that brings a 10-0 burst from CN to a halt. Maddie Knuckles dribbling out front, finds Sullivan. Sullivan a jab step, dribbling out front, long skip left corner, Ladd the catch, no shot. She tries to throw it inside, it's tipped, Taylor ends up with it. Here's a double team, Taylor passes out of it. Rutherford at the top of the key, driving inside the paint, nothing there. Shot clock down to 8, throw it back inside, Taylor left block, loses the dribble, kicks it back out. Rutherford, corner triple, it's an air ball. Ladd the offensive rebound, reverse layups up, she left it short. Rebound Newberry, Cook's got it. Nearly a unconventional way to come up with a miss there from Ladd as Cook drives inside the arc, cut off and swings it out front for Pearson. 2:40 to go first quarter, Eagles by 1. Cook dribbling out front, right-hand dribble off a elbow screen, drives right to the basket and scores the layup. Good dribbling by Jayla Cook to get to the basket, her first basket, and Newberry has the last 4 to lead by 1. 2:20 to go first quarter. Knuckles kicks it out front for Sullivan off the screen. She steps into a top of the key 3. This one's off to the right. Knuckles, an offensive rebound. Knuckles pressured and tried to get it out front to Ladd, and Pearson tipped it but couldn't corral the steal. Loses it out of bounds. CN will keep it with a fresh 20 seconds on the shot clock. Abigail Johnson into the game for the first time. Lindsay Taylor gets her first rest, as the three officials are going to congregate inside the arc here in Carson-Newman's attacking side to discuss maybe the shot clock, whether possession was gained by Carson-Newman or by Newberry and then lost out of bounds prior to that sequence. I think we're going to leave the shot clock at 20. There's 2 minutes, 11 seconds to play in the first quarter. Newberry's 60% from the field in this opening quarter. They lead by 1 right now. Sullivan inbounds to Tori Rutherford against Newberry's zone defense. It's an extended 3-2 zone as Rutherford reverses to Knuckles at the head of the key. Maddie dribbling with a crossover, now hands off Rutherford with 8 to shoot. Out front, Sullivan catches, fires, and misses the shot short. Rebound, Earl underneath, and she stepped out of bounds. She had the defensive rebound, but as she ripped it away from Knuckles, had her right foot hit the baseline. It'll be Carson-Newman basketball. They'll get a second chance this trip down as Gonzalez, Penland, and Carly Hayworth check into the game for CN. Inbound to Penland at the right wing. She pump fakes, bounces it inside for Johnson. Johnson going to work, goes into the right-hand jump hook, got blocked by Tompkins, and the rebound by Tompkins. CN hasn't scored in more than 2 minutes, and Newberry leads by 1. Nimmo, right-hand dribble inside the arc, now hands off for Pearson. Ella Pearson, a dribble handoff with Cook. Cook puts her head down, right-hand dribble to the basket, left it short. Rebound Johnson through traffic. Johnson sends the outlet pass near midcourt for Hayworth. Carly with a head of steam. Slows it up, now kicks it right side for Gonzalez. Emily off a screen from Johnson, gets the free throw line, kicks it out, left wing, catch 3, Penland, good! Campbell Penland's second triple, and Carson-Newman ends a 2.5-minute scoring drought with Penland's 3 to go back up by 2. Tompkins gets the inbound. They throw it back into the middle where Tompkins is hounded. Had it knocked away, but right to Nimmo. Nimmo dribbling into the corner. Back into the middle, Tompkins. One more to Earl. Nice passing by Newberry, and it leads to a 2. 18 all, 45 seconds to go first quarter. Gonzalez into the front court, reverses to Campbell Penland. Penland off his screen, gets a nice one from Johnson, now gives it back to Abigail in the lane. Kicks it out, Ladd pump fakes triple, and we've got 3 seconds on CN's Johnson in the lane. Didn't leave the painted area in time. And the ball back to Newberry with the game tied at 18. 35 seconds to play in the first. Nearly a foul in the backcourt as Newberry breaks the pressure and throws it away. Nimmo's, or rather Cook's pass, had too much steam on it for Shemaya Earl. Eagles ball back after Newberry's 4th turnover. And the shot clock is off. CN can hold for the final look of this opening frame. CN only 39% from the field, but in a tied game right now. 10 seconds. Hayworth off the screen. Steps back for 3. Back iron miss. Rebound tapped out near midcourt. Hayworth's got it. 3 and 4. She tries again. Top of the key. In and out. And Earl grabs the miss, and that's the end of the first quarter. Well, an interesting first quarter. Carson-Newman struggles offensively. They make just 7 of their 20 shots in the opening frame to the Lady Eagles, but it's tied at 18 with Newberry. We're back for the second period from Holt Fieldhouse after these messages. This is the Eagles Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe with a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We have a quality contractor network, easy financing, and incentives for home upgrades. Plus, AEC carefully inspects every job to ensure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aeccoop.org for applications, contractor lists, and more details. AEC, power what matters most.
Carson-Newman trailed by as many as 7 points in that first quarter, but went on a 10-0 run to take a 3-point lead before seeing Newberry help gain back some momentum and eventually tie up the first quarter score. 18 all as we get ready for the second. It's Hayworth, Gonzalez, Penland, Alvey, and Abigail Johnson, the 5 for Mike Mincy to begin the period. Paoletta, right-hand dribble in the arc, kicks it out. Nimmo, catch 3, top of the key. It's short, no good. Rebound, Emily Gonzalez. Carson-Newman was good on the glass in that period, 10-6 advantage. Emily off a screen, gives it to Campbell Penland, now to Johnson. Dribble handoff with Penland, now kick it out into the corner. Alvey, couple of dribbles, a pull-up jump shot is good. Michaela Alvey has her first field goal, and Carson-Newman goes back in front by 2. 20-18. Newberry navigating the pressure, long far court skip. It's to Nimmo, they break it. Now Tompkins drives, kicks it to Earl, baseline shots up good. Swish from Shemaya Earl. And Newberry responds back with a jump shot from the baseline. 20 all, 50 seconds into the second quarter. Carly Hayworth, top of the key, right-hand dribble against the pressure of Nimmo. Met by a second defender. Dribbling at the left wing. Picks her dribble up, skips it out front. Alvey looking inside, throw it in. Johnson the catch, the right-hand layup. Left, it's short. Rebound deflected out to Earl. Good offense, but Johnson was unable to finish the layup in the lane. Nimmo into the front court. Thought about an entry feed, instead pulls back and nails a triple. The Wolves, on average, shoot just 37% from the field. They're shooting 58% right now in Holt, and it's a 3-point lead for Newberry. Campbell Penland skips it out front. Hayworth. Carly pump fakes the 3. Dribble moves on display. She drives and gets bumped and fouled. 8:27 to go second quarter. 2 free throws coming for Carly Hayworth after she was fouled by Hannah Nimmo of Newberry. First on her in the game's first foul of the second period. Mary Kate Kent back to the floor along with Kaya Lee for Newberry as Carly Hayworth gets ready to line up her first free throw attempts of the contest. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen is the official restaurant of Carson-Newman's Eagles. 23-21 as Hayworth buries the first free throw. Carly coming off a game against Mars Hill on Wednesday as she makes the second free throw where she put together a quality performance. 9 points, matched her career high for the 3rd time in her career she's had 9 points. Wolves break the pressure again. Good job by Lee to find Nimmo, who steps into a right wing 3. This one's too strong. Offensive rebound, Lee. Couple of power dribbles, lobs it to Pearson, who uses the glass. No good. Rebound, Nimmo. And we've got a jump ball in the lane. Possession to Carson-Newman. Couple of chances there for the Wolves, but they come up empty. 8 minutes, 9 seconds to play until halftime. Eagles trailing by 1 with the basketball. Extended 2-3, or rather 3-2 zone for Newberry as Hayworth barks out play call and gives to Gonzalez at the right wing. Emily, ball above her head, now puts it on the floor and skips it back over to Hayworth. Back to Gonzalez now, throw it right block. Johnson faces up, skips it left side. One more to Penland. She's tackled out front by Hannah Nimmo. Nimmo went for the steal and just tackled Campbell Penland and commits her second foul. It's the second of the quarter as well. And that'll send Raquel Brown back to the scorer's table as CN brings its starting unit back to the floor, or almost its starting unit. Rutherford, Penland, Alvey, Sullivan, Taylor. Man-to-man defense now for Newberry as Sullivan catches and faces at the right wing. Jen crosses over off a screen, stops at the free throw line, looks for the bounce pass, instead needs help and skips to Rutherford. Back into the corner it goes for Campbell Penland. Penland right-hand dribble in the lane, bounces for Taylor. Lindsay going to work, left-hand jump hooks up, short. Rebound, tipped around, it's loose, and it's off of Newberry. It'll stay with Carson-Newman as Kia Lee will exit, and Jess Tompkins back to the floor with Lindsay Taylor in there. It's a good post matchup between the 6'2 Tompkins and the 6'2 Taylor. Throw it inside, Rutherford shoots one up, high off glass, in and out, no good. Rebound collected by Kent, she's harassed and doubled. Shovels it for Tompkins. Tompkins hasn't dribbled, now does, ripping through, driving up the lane, and skips it to Brown. No numbers for Newberry, but Kent, one dribble pull up from the left side's no good. Offensive rebound, Brown, and it's going to be tipped out by Penland after Brown gained possession. So Newberry attacking the offensive glass here a little bit more in the second quarter. They had Just one offensive rebound in the entire first, and they've got now 2 here in the second. 7:06 to go until the end of this second period. Need to get it in. They lob it deep out front for Ella Pearson. Dribble handoff, fake to Brown. It's not there. Back door goes Paoletta, and she makes a left-hand layup. Carson-Newman overplayed on the dribble handoffs. Paoletta went back door for 2, and Newberry leads by 3. Carson-Newman's field goal drought is nearing 3 minutes. Alvey out front, down screen for Penland. She pump fakes the 3, steps inside the arc, shot not there. Throw it to Alvey, now inside Taylor. She's harassed and loses possession. A steal for Newberry. Mary Kate Kent crossing half court as Brown loses her shoe. She throws it to her coach, Jeanette Walker, who's got it courtside. Brown is playing with one shoe, and she won't see the ball this possession, though, as Paoletta throws it away, trying to find Mary Kate Kent. 6:23 to go until halftime. It's the Eagles down by 3. They've not made a shot in 3 minutes. Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeneagles.com, which features more than 1,100 products, from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. ShopSeenEagles.com is the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Rutherford dribbling, goes inside the lane, kicks it out. Penland, catch 3, top of the key, spins in. CP's got 3 triples in this game, and Carson-Newman's tied Newberry at 25 with 6 to go until halftime. Tompkins in the backcourt, foul. This one on Penland, that's her second. So the first Lady Eagle with 2 fouls, it's Campbell Penland. It's Carson-Newman's first foul of the second quarter. Campbell Penland just 11 three-pointers away from moving past Ashlyn Tipton for 3rd all-time in threes made in school history. Already 9 points for CP in this game as Tompkins sends it left corner. They give it back to her inside, but Taylor deflects it out upon the entry. Wolves will inbound from the left side of the baseline. Shooting 53% from the field. Inbound to left corner for Kent. She dribbles out front, bounces it inside, and we've got a foul. Taylor trying to reach around Tompkins to deflect it again, and this time she's charged with a foul. First on Lindsay, and Carson-Newman's second foul here of the second quarter. Wolves will inbound it again from the left side of the baseline. Pauetta's looking. Fakes a pass in the corner, gives it out front from Pearson. Throw it inside, and Tompkins draws another foul on Taylor. That's 2 quick ones on Lindsay in the matter of 3 seconds, trying to deflect the ball away from the post player Tompkins. So 2 on Lindsay. She'll go to the bench. In comes Abigail Johnson. And we've got a foul again. So we've got 3 fouls in 3 seconds on Carson-Newman here in the second quarter. This one on Abigail Johnson. Her first, and Carson-Newman has no more to give now in the quarter. Paoletta looking, lobs it to the wing where Pearson makes the catch. Pearson dribbles, pass behind the intended target, and Penland steals the ball. Campbell into the front court, knifes her way through the lane, shovels it off. Alvey to catch the shot, and she's fouled. Good sequence again. Campbell Penland's been really active. That's her second steal already in this first half. She leads the break and allows Alvey to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That's the second foul on Raquel Brown as Alvey gets ready to shoot a pair of free throws. 5.5 to go second quarter. First one's in the air, and it's good. Carson-Newman's got the last 4 points to regain a 1-point lead. It's the 5th lead change here in the opening half. The game's been tied 4 times so far as well. Alvey with 3 points already. Next one's good as well. She's got 4. In comes Kaylin Moment, the senior guard from Vero Beach, Florida. Out goes Brown with those 2 fouls. Eagles back in their 2-2-1 pressure. They've forced 6 turnovers so far. They've committed 5 themselves as Moment throws it away. Rutherford the steal, off glass for 2. 7 straight for Carson-Newman in a 4-point lead. 3 turnovers for Newberry in the last 90 seconds. They break the pressure this time. Kent into the front court at the left wing. Back out front for Paoletta. Paoletta looking, Lobs it to Tompkins, left elbow. Tompkins gives it back to Paoletta. Paoletta off a screen. Dribbles to the free throw line, lost it on the way through. Steal for CN. Number 4, running the break. Sullivan bounces. Alvey catches for the deuce. A good burst here from Carson-Newman. That's a 9-0 run, and Newberry requests for time. 4:51 until halftime, and the Lady Eagles showing some life here late in this second quarter. Good work by CN. Defense leading to offense here in the second. A 9-0 burst over the last 80 seconds, and it's Carson-Newman up by 6 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Carson-Newman's offense struggled a little bit to start the second quarter, but they've compiled 9 points in the last 80 seconds of this basketball game. They've made 3 consecutive shots as well to gain a 6-point lead. It's largest at any point here in the opening half of play. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, laser focused on your success. A couple of changes. Lauren Livingston is into the game for the first time. She's got the basketball right now for Newberry. Dribbling off a couple of screens, steps back, shot not there, gives it to a curling Kent for 3 off left side. Rebound Campbell Penland. Good box out from Penland as well. Gonzalez off the screen with Johnson. Shot not there, and double dribbled. I think just kind of lost possession of the ball, did Gonzalez. Didn't mean to dribble it, but was trying to find a pass and eventually lost possession of it and took a couple of dribbles. Turnover by CN, but they forced one right back. Maybe. Yep, Penland tips it to Gonzalez. Eagles back with it. They forced 5 turnovers by Newberry in the last 3 minutes. Rutherford shoots from the baseline, misses. Tompkins tips the rebound to herself and corrals for the Wolves. 4 to play in the first half. Into the front court. Newberry's got it with Livingston at the top of the key. They have not scored, have the Wolves, in more than 3 minutes. Moment down the lane. Hands off with Kent. Kent with a right-hand dribble in the lane for Livingston. Livingston attacks Rutherford. Shoot through contact. Flipped it up. No. Johnson the rebound. CN out and running. Rutherford inside the arc. Hesitates. Stops in the lane. Reverses left side. Penland. Pass inside. Not there. Gives it back to Tori Rutherford. Out front Gonzalez. Now into the right corner, Jennifer Sullivan going to work, crosses over, goes inside, kicks it corner, Rutherford, but it was a bad pass. And Carson-Newman turns it over for the 7th time. Luckily, though, they have forced Newberry into 5 turnovers over the last 3+ minutes, and they've not allowed Newberry to score during this stretch as well. Skip it into the front court for Mary Kate Kent. Now back out front for the backup point guard, Lauren Livingston. Livingston dribbling out front. Kent curls around his screen. Shot not there. She rips through. Dribbles now to the left wing. Once a Tompkins screen. Dribbles inside to the lane. Through contact. Gets fouled. Free throws for Mary Kate Kent. With 3:05 to play. This one's on Tori Rutherford. So the second Lady Eagle guard with 2 fouls. Now it's Rutherford and Penland with 2 fouls. 3 minutes, 5 seconds to go until halftime. Mary Kate Kent can snap a 4-minute scoring drought for Newberry at the line. She gets ready to line up her first free throw. Went for a season and career high 21 against CN in the first meeting. Has her first point of this game. Next one in the air is up. It's good as well. 4-point game as The Eagles will bring Carly Hayworth to the floor for Rutherford. Newberry showing some 2-2-1 pressure here. Hayworth bounces in the backcourt for Campbell Penland. Penland races up the floor, now finds Hayworth. Hayworth met by 2, got to get it across. Penland goes middle for Alvey. Alvey skips it right corner. Emily Gonzalez. Gonzalez inside the arc, bounces Penland. One more, Hayworth, catch 3, out front. It's up short. Long rebound into the corner. Corralled by Kent, and then Alvey bumped into her and fouled her. We're going to have free throws on the other side as Alvey gets charged with her first personal. Carson-Newman's out of fouls to give in this second quarter, so we'll walk 94 feet and shoot 2 free throws. With 2:46 to play in this second quarter. Mary Kate Kent misses this first free throw. She's attempting her 24th free throw attempt of the year. She's made 17 of them this season. Misses both, though, so it's not a bad foul, but Carson-Newman doesn't get the rebound. Knuckles and Pearson tied up with possession, and the arrow favors Newberry. Wolves ball with 2:44 to go in this opening half. Newberry hasn't made a basket in more than 4 minutes, but only trails by 4. Pearson into the lane for Tompkins. Left-hand jump hook off glass, in and out. Knuckles the rebound. Outlets a lob pass to Hayworth near midcourt. Carly dribbling with 2.5 to go. Now finds Alvey. Alvey reverses Penland. She's wide open. Top of the key 3 is up. Back iron miss. Rebound corralled by Moment. Moment with a crossover. She sprints across half court and finds Tompkins. Back out front for Livingston. Wolves trying to snap a field goal drought nearing 5 minutes. Throw it inside, the catch for Tompkins. She goes up, scores, and 1. Jess Tompkins with a left-hand jump hook. And Newberry's within 2. 31-29, 2.5 to play, or 2:05 rather to play in the second quarter. And Tompkins to the line for the 3-point play. She's got 6 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Stuffing the stat sheet is Jess Tompkins. Here in the opening half of play for Newberry, she can make it a 1-point game. She does not. Long miss, back iron miss. Alvey the defensive rebound for Carson-Newman, who's +3 on the glass so far. 2-point game, under 2 to play, first half. Wolves testing the Lady Eagles. Penland around a screen, right-hand dribble to the basket, stops at the block, finds Knuckles. Knuckles into the lane, floats one up over Tompkins for 2. Good floater from Maddie Knuckles. Her first shot is her first basket. Eagles by 4. Tompkins reverses to Kent. She gets it back. Left wing 3 is up. Too strong. Rebound into the air. Knuckles goes for it, and it was tipped out of her hands. And the possession back to Carson-Newman. 93 seconds to go in the half. And Shemaya Earl back to the floor for Newberry. 33-29. Carson-Newman's 39% from the field, compared to 46% shooting from Newberry. Eagles have taken 7 more shots than the Wolves, who are back in a defensive alignment. It's a zone defense. Extended 2-3. Knuckles to the baseline, into the corner. Hayworth, and she stepped out of bounds in the corner. So Carson-Newman turns it over for the 8th time. Ball back to the Wolves with 75 seconds to play in the half. Kent lobs in the middle. Tompkins the catch. Reverses far side for Livingston. And Newberry breaks the pressure and sets up in the half court, down 4. Throw it right block. Tompkins going to work. Whips it around. Left hand hooks up and in. 2-point game. Jess Tompkins has 8 points to match Pauletta's 8 for Newberry. It's 33-31. Out front, Campbell Penland. Penland at the top of the key gives it to Carly Hayworth. Against the Newberry zone. Throw it into the middle. Penland catches, spaces, drives inside, hands it off. Alvey shoots, gets blocked, gets it back, goes back up, and is fouled. 38 seconds to play in the second quarter. We've got a foul on Jess Tompkins. It's Tompkins' first foul, and Michaela Alvey getting free throws for Carson-Newman, who leads by 2 with 38 seconds left. Tompkins blocked Alvey's initial shot, but then fouled her on the second chance attempt, as Kia Lee returns to the floor. Tompkins will sit. As Alvey gets ready to line up 2 free throws, she is 29 of 43 this season, just shy of 70%. First one's in the air. It's good. Alvey's made all 3 of her attempts in this first half and has 7 points. Big deep breath from the senior from Dandridge, and the next one's up and too strong. Rebound collected by Pearson. 3-point game, 35 ticks and counting to go in this opening half. Livingston out front for the Wolves. They can tie it with a 3. They've made 2 in the opening half. Still dribbling out front against Carly Hayworth's defense. Livingston puts her head down, drives against Hayworth, shoots, and is unable to make the shot. Missed it underneath. Rebound, Carson-Newman. Hayworth across the timeline with 10 seconds. Shot clock dead. Carly, top of the key, right-hand dribble, crosses over, steps back, deep 2 from the left side is an air ball. Rebound out of bounds with 2.5 seconds back to Newberry. 34-31, 2.5 seconds to play. What will Newberry do? They inbound to Livingston, and that's the first half. Well, fine first half for Newberry. They had as big of a lead of 7 and led for more than Carson-Newman did in that first half. 8 minutes, 42 seconds. Newberry led, and Carson-Newman only led for 7.5 minutes in that opening half. Wolves came determined to try to snap this 10-game losing streak, and they're off to a pretty good start. They're down just 3 against third-place Carson-Newman here at halftime. It's 34-31, and we're back to break it all down. The ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to ShopSeeingEagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, ShopSeeingEagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit ShopSeeingEagles.com today.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
AEC is a distributor of Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and under warranty to not leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-term temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position, and the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment drain. AEC, empowering efficiency.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Euro step in the lane, shot up off glass. It falls in for Keely Rogers.
Now back to the voice of the Lady Eagles, Andrew Rogers.
Andrew Rogers, glad to welcome you back to Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman holds a 3-point halftime lead over a stingy Newberry squad that's trying to pull the upset and snap the longest active losing streak in the Southeast region. 30-point lead, 34-31 lead for Carson-Newman at halftime here on the Eagle Sports Network. Glad you're back with us here courtside on a busy day in Mossy Creek. Newberry got off to the good start in this one. They scored the first 7 points in the first 80 seconds to lead 7-0. Carson-Newman would respond well halfway through the first quarter. The Lady Eagles scored 10 consecutive points in a 2-minute stretch, thanks to threes from Penland and Sullivan, and led by 3, but Newberry tied the score at 18 after the first quarter of play. CN saw Newberry go up by as many as 3 minutes into the second quarter, and then went on another scoring run. CN scored 9 consecutive points in 2 minutes, thanks to a 3 from Penland to ignite the run. And it was 31-25 with 4:54 to play in the second quarter. But Carson-Newman only made 1 basket in the final 4 minutes and 54 seconds, while Newberry made 2 field goals and 4 free throws to draw back within 3 at halftime here inside Holt Fieldhouse. We've still got our crowd mics on, obviously, and you hear shooting. It's not because the two teams are out of the locker room already. It's because we've got some halftime festivities, and I think we're about to play some knockout here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. So if the halftime report's a little shaky, it's because we've got an intense game of knockout occurring and set up here because of the events today. You have to play for K. Today, the Eagle Club has been active with many halftime festivities. We've had putting contests the last couple of nights here in Holt, and we've got knockout possibly occurring. Yep, it's about to start here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Campbell Penland made 3 triples. She is Carson-Newman's leading scorer and the game's leading scorer. At the end of the first half, she makes 3 of her 6 shots in that first half. Did have 2 fouls, but led the team with 3 steals as well. Was very active in that first half to lead Carson-Newman with 9 points. Lindsay Taylor, off the 38-point day on Wednesday, was held to just 2 points on just 3 shot attempts and only played 10 minutes because of 2 fouls. Jess Tompkins and Julia Paoletta combined to go 6 of 8 from the field. They each have 8 points, and they've got half of Newberry's points. It's 34-31. It's halftime here in Holt Fieldhouse. The Wolves shoot 46% from the field and held Carson-Newman to just 36% shooting in that opening half of play. 31-34. Carson-Newman has a 3-point lead here at halftime in Holt Fieldhouse. We'll take you around the South Atlantic Conference with a scoreboard, ShopCNEagles.com scoreboard update that'll head your way after this, as well as a look around to other Carson-Newman events that are happening on this Saturday afternoon, not only in Mossy Creek, but over in Johnson City, Tennessee as well. We'll take a look around the scoreboard. What's happening after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network?
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931. A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network. If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
The Eagles Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopCNEagles.com scoreboard update. Now back to the arena.
Andrew Rogers, glad to welcome you back to Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman and Newberry are clashing. It's a 3-point Carson-Newman advantage at halftime. We will start you with a look around the Carson-Newman athletics world and how things are going for CN athletics on this Saturday afternoon. We'll start with the game that began Carson-Newman's sports day here in Tennessee. The softball team and Michael Graves are in Johnson City, Tennessee for the Southeast Region Challenge. CN is up 6-5 against Converse, and the game has just gone final. Carson-Newman survives against Converse, winning 6-5, trailed by as many as 2 runs. 2 runs against Converse, trailed 3-1 after 2 innings, and finds a way to get it done, scoring twice in the 6th inning to go back in front and help Carson-Newman defeat Converse 6-5. Sienna Cameron reached on first base after the left fielder for Converse dropped the softball and allowed 2 runs to score on the play. Carson-Newman softball will play Lees McRae later today to wrap up day 1 of the Southeast Regional Challenge. They'll play 2 more tomorrow. Carson-Newman baseball is at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex right now, competing with Trevecca Nazarene. Tom Griffin's group won and swept a doubleheader yesterday with Charleston winning 12-1 and 13-7 in the 2 victories of the doubleheader. And now they get Trevecca Nazarene, a team that beat them by 10 runs last season. And they are just getting underway. It's the bottom of the first, no score. Carson-Newman's got its first batter of the inning at the plate right now after a scoreless first inning. A win for Carson-Newman, and it would match the program's best start since 2020 at 7-0. Obviously, the men's hoop squad will be on the floor after our first game here between Carson-Newman and Newberry, with tip time set for approximately 4 p.m. Now around the South Atlantic Conference women's basketball scoreboard, it's Wingate against Tusculum today in Greenville. Carson-Newman's next 2 opponents actually competing against one another today. The Eagles get Tusculum on Wednesday, and the Pioneers trail by 15 at halftime. Tusculum is 6 of 28 from the field. In Hickory, it's Lenore Ryan 30 and Mars Hill 29. The Lions trying to get back in the win column after losing in this building on Wednesday. Eliel has 10 points at halftime for Mars Hill. Limestone is at UVA Wise today, and the Saints lead Wise 32-30. Both teams below 40% from the field, but Reagan Cargo has made 4 over 6 shots and has 10 points to lead the Saints at halftime there in Wise, Virginia. The 2 other scores are halftime scores as well. Coker by 9 points against Emory and Henry, 40-31, and a good one in Salisbury between Catawba and Anderson. The Indians lead the Trojans 36-35. That wraps up the ShopCNEagles.com halftime scoreboard update here from Holt Fieldhouse. It's Carson-Newman 34, Newberry 31. Eagles angling for a season sweep of the Wolves and a 16th straight victory in the season series. Can they get it? We'll find out together when we come back for the second half from Holt Fieldhouse after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Into the front court, losing her dribble, kicks it out, right wing, three from Bergstrom is up and good! As the buzzer sounds to end the first half.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Carson-Newman by 3 points as we get set for the second half. We're glad to welcome you back courtside to Holt Fieldhouse. Andrew Rogers, glad to be on the call for today's contest. Adam Cavalier will have the call for the men's contest later today here from Holt Fieldhouse. Scheduled start time of 4 p.m. Jay Adams is back in network control this afternoon, keeping us on the air throughout today as well. Carson-Newman basketball to start the second half, 34-31. Lady Eagles just 36% from the field. Shot 7 more shots than Newberry, but made the same number. 3-point game. We'll start the second half in a zone defense. Both teams have their starting fives on the floor as Sullivan gives to Rutherford, and now Penland out front. Taylor at the free throw line, skips to Rutherford. Torrey back to the baseline. Alvey now skip it out front. Sullivan pump fakes a 3, stops from 14, shoots, and it goes in and out. Taylor the offensive rebound, left-hand jump, hooks up and in. 4 points for Lindsey Taylor, and it's 36-31 Carson-Newman. Lady Eagles trying to set up their full court pressure. They do. 2-2-1 look. Give it back to Brown, who lobs it near midcourt. Catch made by Paoletta. Pass tipped, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay with Newberry right in front of the scores table. The ball was tipped high into the air. And the Wolves will inbound. Paoletta right in front of the scores table. Looking, now bounces for Kent. 36-31. Paoletta off a couple of screens, dribbles to the wing. Out front, Kent. Kent to Brown. Brown at the top of the key. Hands off Paoletta, 7 to shoot. The senior guard crosses over off the screen from the head of the key, stops from 12 feet, floats it up short, rebound Campbell Penland. Penland head of steam near midcourt, gets cut off, now outlets a pass for Jennifer Sullivan. Sullivan, skip it, right corner, Rutherford's open, catch 3, short, rebound, tracked down, Rutherford followed her own shot, and it goes out of bounds off Newberry. Rutherford's activity off the miss leads to a second chance opportunity. 5-point game, Rutherford inbounds. Torrey looking, nothing there at the baseline, bounces for Sullivan. Sullivan fakes the handoff, driving baseline, and gets fouled by Raquel Brown. Brown only played 7 minutes in the first half with 2 fouls and just picked up her third with 8:47 until the end of the third quarter, so she'll exit, and in comes Hannah Nimmo. Nimmo averages 6 points per game off the bench, so a good replacement for Brown. Rutherford inbounds for Alvey. Throw it inside, right block, Taylor, couple of dribbles, goes up, left hand, through traffic, and one. Pearson slapped her on the arm, and Taylor finished through the contact. And one for Taylor. She's got both field goals for Carson-Newman after halftime. The second foul on Peterson. Not many players in the South Atlantic Conference and in the country can stop Lindsay Taylor in the lane when she's able to get to that left-hand jump hook, especially when she can use the glass. First 5 after halftime by Carson-Newman. It's an 8-point lead. Tompkins double to the backcourt, throws it to Kent, now into the front court. Paoletta pump fakes a three, now shoots it. It's a long air ball. Nimmo the rebound, tiptoes the baseline and stays in. Dribble handoff with Paoletta. 90 seconds into the third quarter. They can't get it inside, so now she dribbles out front. 7 to shoot. Paoletta, in and out crossover with the right hand, right to the basket, shoots. Got partially blocked, rebound, Alvey. Outlet goes cross court, Rutherford. Torrey, long skip, left side, Campbell, Penland. Back out, Sullivan. Sullivan, right hand dribble, steps back, now drives into the lane. Left hand shot, high off glass, no. Alvey, the offensive rebound. She'll pull it back out front. Go into the right corner for Rutherford. Now bounce it to the baseline where Taylor catches, goes to work. Right hand this time for 2. Lindsay Taylor is on one to start the second half. She's got the first 7 for CN, and it's a 10-point lead. Into the front court. Newberry breaks the pressure, and now Paoletta will pull it out and run half-court offense. Lindsay Taylor just like that, up to 9 points now. Nimmo, top of the key. Dribble handoff with Kent. Top of the key, bounce it into the lane. Tompkins, difficult catch, comes up with it into the right corner. Nimmo a 3, in and out. Penland had the rebound. It's loose. Alvey tracks it down. 41-31. This is Carson-Newman's largest lead, thanks to a 7-0 burst from Lindsay Taylor to start this third quarter. Rutherford dribbling out front against the defense of Nimmo. Shot clock's already down to 10, and CN hasn't really done anything on this possession. Rutherford still dribbling out front, gives to Sullivan, 6 seconds. Taylor to Alvey, 5 seconds. Alvey needs to get one up to Penland, 1 to shoot. She'll shoot it and make it. Late offense, it's sometimes the best offense. A 10-0 run for Carson-Newman out of the halftime gates, and it's 44-31. CN got operating late in the shot clock, but it paid off. Penland beats the buzzer for her 4th 3. And the Lady Eagles lead by 13 with 6:48 to go in the third quarter here on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The scoring's one-sided here in the third quarter. Carson-Newman has the first 13, or rather 10 points of the third quarter to lead by 13. Wolves break the pressure this time. Mary-Kate Kent into the front court, dribbles at the left wing, now pulls it back out front for Jayla Cook, who's the point guard for the Wolves now. Give it to Tompkins, right elbow. She faces, hesitates, goes into the corner, pass tipped by Sullivan. Nimmo collects in the left corner. Picture dribble up and throws it away. Sullivan, the anticipation, goes to the basket, hangs, shoots, scores, and 1. Jennifer Sullivan right to the basket, the steal and score, and CN leads by 15. What a start to the third quarter in this second half by Carson-Newman's Lady Eagles. A 12-0 start to the second half. And Sullivan has her second field goal. She'll attempt to one free throw to cap the three-point play. It's up in the air, and it's short. No good. Rebound Tompkins. 46-31. 6:20 to go third quarter. One-handed pass by Cook way over the head of Nimmo, or Kent rather, and out of bounds. Newberry's 11th turnover. 6:17 to go third quarter. Clock rolling as CN walks it up the floor with Rutherford. Newberry's back in that 3-2 zone look. As Penland and Albee play catch out front and now give it to Sullivan. Long skip right side. Penland, no three-point attempt, gives it to Albee. Now Rutherford into the middle. Taylor going to work. Left-hand jump hooks, too strong. Rebound ripped away by Rutherford, away from Earl. And then Rutherford stepped out of bounds along the baseline. What a rebound by Earl initially, and then Rutherford just took it right away, but couldn't stay in bounds. Cook and Peterson in the backcourt. Pearson gives it back to Cook, and it's deflected out by Campbell Penland. 5:53 to go in the third, and Gonzalez will re-enter the lineup for CN and take Albee's spot on the floor. 46-31. Newberry has not scored here in the third quarter as they inbound into the front court for Tompkins. She dribbles, stops at the top of the key, needs help, now finds Pearson. Pearson around a couple of screens, right-hand dribble to the block. Kicks it out, Kent. She made 7 threes in the first meeting, has none so far. It gets harassed and turns it over. Sullivan and Rutherford combined for the steal. Jen in transition, nothing there. Dribbles, now skips for Campbell Penland. Now right side, Gonzalez against the man-to-man Newberry defense. Out front, Rutherford, throw it inside. Taylor going to work. Left-hand jump hook through traffic, no good, but a foul. Carson-Newman can add on to its 12-0 start here in the third with Lindsay Taylor free throws as Samaya Earl commits her first foul and Newberry's 4th foul already in this third quarter. Taylor's got 9 points in 15 minutes and is at the free throw line for 2. First free throw's in the air and she makes it. Lindsay's been really good from the free throw line here as of late. She's got 10 points to join Penland in double figures. Taylor's next one's up and good as well. She's made all 3 of her free throws in this game and is 8 of her last 9 from the stripe. 17-point Carson-Newman lead now with 5:19 to go in the third. Still the 2-2-1 pressure from CN. Pearson, near side moment. Met by Sullivan, skips it, and nearly a steal. Paletta ends up with it. Collision along the sideline. And the ball's off Carson-Newman. CN going after every pass that Newberry is making against this full court pressure. Paletta inbounds to moment. Almost halfway through the third, and Newberry has not scored. Julia Paletta off a screen, tries the top of the key 3. It's high archer, no. Moment the offensive rebound, stick back and 1. Big bucket for Kaylin Moment and Newberry off the 3-point miss. That's Newberry's first basket after halftime, and it makes it a 15-point game, and it brings us to a timeout. 4:58 to go in the third quarter. It's been all Carson-Newman through the first 5 minutes and 2 seconds after halftime. 14-2 Eagles after the break to lead by 15. And we're back for more Lady Eagles hoops in Holt after these messages. This is the Eagles Sports Network.
My favorite thing about my community? The safety, the reliability, the people. We rely on each other, and we rely on local electric co-op. It's not just about electricity. It's about empowering community, empowering moments, empowering safety, empowering togetherness, empowering knowledge. That's why when I need something, I rely on my co-op. I trust my co-op because the co-op is us. We are the co-op. AEC, member-owned and service-driven.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Kaylin Moment will shoot a free throw after grabbing an offensive rebound and making a layup to end Newberry's scoring drought to start the third quarter. 48-33 Carson-Newman here on the Eagles Sports Network. Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider, providing Jefferson City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let Tri-Lite serve you by visiting trilite.net. Moment misses the free throw, tracks down her own miss, though. drives baseline and stepped out of bounds. Well, good activity for Moment. She missed the free throw, got the offensive rebound, and kept the possession alive, but then stepped out of bounds trying to drive baseline. Mike Mincy didn't like that free throw sequence. He burns a timeout 3 seconds after our media timeout. And based on his facial expressions in the huddle, it sounds like he's telling them something maybe they were just told in the huddle prior to the timeout. Carson-Newman is +7 on the in the rebounding battle, but has allowed 7 offensive rebounds. Luckily, though, for CN, it has 14 offensive rebounds itself. So, yes, they've given up 7 offensive rebounds, but they have gained 14 for themselves through this game. 48-33. Same 5 return to the floor as Newberry will come out in some full-court man-to-man pressure. Campbell Penland is inbounding into the corner for Alvey. She's doubled immediately and gives it right back to Campbell Penland. Penland crosses over nearing midcourt. It's just a man-to-man defense as Penland gives it back to Rutherford into the front court. 4:42 rolling third quarter clock. Eagles by 15. Taylor, top of the key to Alvey. Alvey, down screen set for Penland. She has no shot. Goes inside for Taylor, who shovels it through 2 defenders and finds Rutherford for 2. Torrey's third basket, and CN leads by 17. Moment breaks the pressure. Throw it inside. Earl shoots a shot off glass and scores. First time Newberry's really scored after breaking the pressure. It's Earl with her second field goal, 50-35. Eagles break Newberry's pressure. Rutherford all the way into the lane. Kicks it right corner for Gonzalez. Gonzalez into the paint. Lobs it left corner. Pump fake from Alvey. She floats one up from 12. Missed it short. Taylor to the offensive rebound. Left-hand jump hook is good. It fights its way through after hitting the back of the iron. Stumbling around, and it goes in for Taylor. She's got 13, 11 after halftime. The lead is back to 17. Wolves break the pressure this time. They don't score off of it. Paoletta sets the offense for the Wolves, dribbling at the free throw line. Now steps back and finds Earl. She pump fakes a 3, and got away with the travel, but threw it away. It's a turnover anyway. Eagles the other way. Rutherford across half court to Campbell Penland. Extra pass left corner. Give it back to Penland. Left wing 3. It's up. It's good. 5 triples for Campbell Penland, and the lead is 20 for Carson-Newman in the third quarter. Earl and the Wolves break the pressure. Throw it inside. Tompkins met by a double. Goes corner for an Ella Pearson 3. In and out, no. Alvey, the defensive rebound. 3 minutes to play, third quarter. Carson-Newman's blown this game. Game open. Running the floor is Rutherford for a right-hand layup. Penland with the vision, finding Torrey Rutherford from half court for this for the layup, and it's 22-point lead for Carson-Newman. Moment. Gives it back to Paoletta in the backcourt. 57-35 as she breaks the pressure and dribbles outside the arc at the left wing. Back out front, Moment. Skip it right side for Pearson. Now back to Moment. They can't get it inside, so Moment dribbles to the basket, stops at the block, kicks it to Tompkins. She drives against Taylor, shoots a high arcing shot, and it goes in. First field goal for Jess Tompkins after halftime brings a 7-0 burst from CN to a halt, and it's 57-37 with 2:20 to go in the third. Rutherford gets 2 screens set for at the top of the key. Looks inside, nothing there. Now skips for Gonzalez. Emily puts the ball on the floor, lobs it to the block where Lindsay Taylor's met by a double and turned it over. Good defending by Paoletta and Tompkins to force the steal. Paoletta transition into the lane, bounces away from Earl, and Newberry turns it over. Bunch of subs going to the table for Carson-Newman. It's Knuckles, Hayworth, Johnson, Ladd, all back to the floor for CN. Newberry's bringing Livingston and Daria Klett into the game for the first time. They're also bringing Mary Kate Kent back to the floor. With 1:56 to play in a strong third quarter from Carson-Newman. Carly Hayworth around Livingston's defense, dribbles across half court and hands off Gonzalez. To Ladd and now Knuckles. Johnson out front for Madeline Ladd. Eagles running some half-court offense. Gonzalez out front with 10 to shoot off a Johnson screen. Steps into a deep 2, shoots an air ball. Rebound, fought for, tipped left in play, and Moment tracks it down for the Wolves. They have numbers in transition. Moment finds a cutting Klett for a 2-point shot off glass. Good find, and it's an 18-point game, 57-39. Hayworth across the timeline with a $1:15 to play in the third. Eagles by 18. Newberry's made 4 of their last 5, though, from the field. Johnson. Cross court to Hayworth. Hayworth, cross court, right wing to Gonzalez, who drives Kent, floats one up with the right hand, left short, rebound Mary-Kate Kent. Final 60 seconds of the third quarter. Mary-Kate Kent into the front court, finds Livingston. CN hasn't scored in the last 2 minutes, but still leads by 18 here at Holt Fieldhouse. Right elbow, Klett going to work against Johnson, had it poked away by Ladd, and a steal for Madeline Ladd. Ladd across the far sideline, bumped, tripped, and fouled. 5th team foul by Newberry, so Madeline Ladd is going to the free throw line with Carson-Newman up 18 to end a 2-minute 18 scoring drought. Ladd shakes off some bumps and bruises. Maybe she picked up along the collision from the sideline. Back to the free throw line goes CN as Ladd makes the first free throw. Carson-Newman's 9 of 11 from the stripe in this game. Lead back to 19, and Ladd goes for her second point of the game. It's up, it's good. Gets the friendly roll off the front of the iron. 59-39, CN by 20. They've outscored Newberry by 17 in the third and limited the Wolves to just 8 points. Tompkins rips through, goes to the basket, high floating shot, no good. Rebound tipped around, Ladd into the corner to get it for Carson-Newman. Big double in the corner by Tompkins and Mary-Kate Kent. And Mike Mincy called a timeout from the other end of the floor. 23.2 seconds to play in the third quarter. Second called timeout by Carson-Newman in this period. It's a 30-second timeout with the Eagles leading 59-39 here on the Eagles Sports Network. First Bank is the official bank of Carson-Newman Athletics and the only place you'd get a Carson-Newman Eagles debit card. Stop by any First Bank location today to get your CN debit card to show your Eagles pride. 59-39. Carson-Newman is outscoring Newberry 25-8 in this third quarter, shooting 56% from the field, and has held Newberry to 4 of 11 shooting and 7 turnovers after halftime. That is why this lead has exploded out to 20. An early 12-0 run, spearheaded by Lindsey Taylor, and then consistent offense has allowed Carson-Newman to put up a quality number. Double team in the backcourt. Sullivan's in trouble, and we've got a foul. Mary-Kate Kent and Kaylin Moment were doubling Sullivan in the deep far corner, and luckily for Jen and the Eagles, she was fouled. She was in no man's land in that corner, and Newberry bailed her out with a reach-in. 20-point game, 17.7 seconds on the game clock, and free throws for Jennifer Sullivan. Tennessee Tech transfer in her first year with the Eagles, averaging 15 per game. This is the first free throw. She's 0 of 2 at the free throw line. They haven't needed her consistent scoring, just 5 from her. Makes the second free throw. This is her third game back from that concussion she suffered a couple of weeks back. 21-point lead with 10 seconds to play in the third. Livingston fouled by Sullivan. Second team foul on the Lady Eagles, and Sullivan commits her third. So first Eagle with 3 fouls is Jen. Inbound for Newberry, 9 seconds. Livingston looks right corner, Moment catches, turns down the 3 and turns it over. Johnson to Hayworth, 5 seconds. Carly crosses half court with 4. Gives it to Ladd, 2 seconds. Ladd from 40 feet. It's off the side of the backboard, no, and that's the end of the third quarter. But what a third quarter from Carson-Newman. It outscores Newberry 26-8 in the period. Wolves shoot 30%, turn it over 8 times, and Carson-Newman has a 21-point lead as we head to the fourth quarter. here on the Eagles Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
All Lady Eagles as we get set to start the fourth quarter here from Holt Fieldhouse. 60-39 is our fourth quarter score as we get set to start the final period of play. And it is Newberry basketball with Lauren Livingston dribbling into the front court for Newberry. She drives right to the basket, the hesitation move, but blew the layup with the right hand. Rebound Alvey and the Eagles. Rutherford across the timeline into the right corner. Sullivan throw it inside. Alvey through traffic, tried to skip it out. Pass deflected out by Kent, but then Alvey was out of bounds when it deflected off Kent and then back off Alvey. Carson-Newman turns it over to start the third quarter, or fourth quarter rather. And Newberry's got it. Into the middle, Tompkins skips it right side. Mary-Kate Kent lining up a three. This one hits the back of the iron. No. Moment leaps into the air for the offensive rebound. Back out front to Livingston. 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. Newberry has lost 10 in a row and down 21 right now against Carson-Newman. Moment right-hand dribble, lobs to Tompkins, who gives it back to Moment for three. It's off to the left. No. Rebound tracked down by Rutherford, her second rebound. Torrey across half court, gives it to Penland, throw it inside Taylor. Pass was too high, and Carson-Newman has two offensive possessions in the fourth quarter, and they have both resulted in turnovers. Ball back with Newberry, 60-39. Get near to the timeline, lob it to Tompkins. Had it poked away, Alvey to the deck, and it's loose, rolling along the far sideline, out of bounds. It'll stay with Newberry. CN continues to be very active with its pressure defense. 10 steals. They've forced 18 turnovers, and 9 of them are after halftime. We still got a whole other 9 minutes to play in the fourth. Livingston around a screen, a deep two, bricks off the backboard. Rebound, Michaela Alvey. Long outlet across half court to Sullivan. She dribbles inside the arc, pulls back. Bounces it to the baseline for Penland. Penland shovels it for Rutherford. Shot not there. She gives it back to Campbell at the right wing. Now to Alvey. Taylor met by two. Needs a pass. Finds Torrey. Torrey from the ground. Passes it to Sullivan. Catch three. Good. What a pass from Torrey Rutherford from the painted area for her fourth assist. And Carson-Newman's up 24. Largest lead for the Lady Eagles. Livingston. Football pass to the lane for Tompkins, who uses the glass with the left hand for two. 12 points for Jess Tompkins, and it's 63-41. Rutherford sprinting the other way into the right corner. Sullivan pump fakes a three. Still dribbling, gives it to Rutherford in the right wing. Rutherford throws it to the block. Taylor goes up quickly with a right-hand hook and scores over Klett. 65-41. Taylor's got 15. 13 in the second half. Wolves break the pressure. Klett going baseline, threw it away. Alvey anticipates the pass for her second steal, and Carson-Newman's forced Newberry into its 19th turnover. It leads to transition. Taylor going to the left-hand jump hook, too strong. Alvey right there for the follow. Michaela Alvey's got 9 points and 11 rebounds, and Carson-Newman leads by 26. She's a point away from a double-double, and Newberry is calling for a timeout. 7 minutes, 22 seconds to play. It's been all Carson-Newman after halftime. The Lady Eagles have outscored Newberry 33-10 over the last 12 and a half minutes of this one. It's all Eagles and Holt, and we're back for more after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Newberry punched Carson-Newman in the mouth early in this contest, scored 7 points in the first 80 seconds of the game, led by as many as 7, 12-5 at 1.4 minutes into the game. But Carson-Newman quickly responded with some scoring runs, only led by 3 at halftime, but has opened up a 26-point lead here with 7:15 to play in the fourth quarter. Brown around a screen, pops from 8 feet, a jump shot that goes in. Raquel Brown's got her second field goal, and it's 67-43. Newberry's got some new players on the floor as well. The Eagles still have their starting 5 basically on the floor. Throw it inside to Lindsey Taylor. Bounce it to the baseline. Rutherford back out front. Right wing. Sullivan triple. Swish. Jennifer Sullivan's got 3 threes. She's got 12 points. It's Carson-Newman's 9th 3, and the lead is 27. Brown crossing half court, lobs it into the front court where Earl's off to the basket and is fouled by Lindsey Taylor. Free throws for Samaya Earl for Newberry, who has brought in Jordan Mintz, a freshman guard from Blythewood, South Carolina. Hannah Nimmo is back on the floor, and Kia Lee is also into the game for Newberry. He's trying to find some answers here in this second half. Things have unraveled on them very quickly after this was a close one at halftime. Samaya Earl with her first trip and first free throw attempt at the line, and it's good. She's got 7 points and is yet to miss in this game. 70-44. Next free throw's in the air. It's too strong. Back iron miss. Kia Lee tips the rebound to herself. Triple handoff with Brown in the corner. Pass inside tipped by Rutherford out of bounds. That was Newberry's 9th offensive rebound, but Carson-Newman's plus 11 in the rebounding battle. Inbound to the corner. Nimmo has it poked away by Jennifer Sullivan. Eagles not making it easy on these inbounds for Newberry. Brown around a screen, right to the basket, floats and is fouled by Emily Gonzalez. So free throws for Raquel Brown. On her determined drive to the rim, it's the second foul on Emily Gonzalez. Free throws for the freshman Raquel Brown. First one's good. Second one good, 70-46. Last 5 points have gone to Newberry. Or last 3 points, I should say, back to Newberry. Sullivan across half court, goes behind back, and hands off for Tori Rutherford. Carson-Newman up by 24 with 6:10 counting to play in the fourth. Throw it to the left block. Lindsey Taylor going to work, shovels it for a cutting Rutherford for the 2-point shot off glass. Tori Rutherford is in double figures. Carson-Newman continues to pass it well. That's 20 assists. And it's 72-46. 5:50 to go, fourth quarter. Brown dribbling out front. Kicks it to the top of the key for Mintz. Jordan Mintz, the new point guard for Newberry. As Brown at the top of the key, steps back at the elbow. Jump shot over Rutherford is good. Nice shot from Raquel Brown. 72-48. Just the fourth time that Mintz has played in a game this season, by the way. As Gonzalez breaks the pressure from Mintz and crosses half court, bouncing it inside. Taylor going to work, goes up with a left-hand shot. It's good off glass. Too easy for Lindsay. She's got 17 points and has made 7 field goals. 6 in the second half and 15 for Taylor after halftime. It's 74-58. Mintz dribbling at the right wing. Bounces to the corner for Brown. Brown at the baseline against Rutherford. Shot clock down to 10. Bounce it, right block for Lee. Lee to the baseline, opposite baseline for Earl, who drives, floats one up off glass. No rebound, Lindsay Taylor, her 4th rebound. 4:45 to go, Eagles in transition. Emily Gonzalez with a dribble move, hesitation, drive, shot off glass, good. There was some contact there as well as Emily scores her 3rd basket. She's got 7 points. And Carson-Newman leads 76-48. Dribbling to the basket is Brown. She steps back, misses a shot short. Rebound, Campbell-Penland. Penland stuffing the stat sheet today as she loses this one out of bounds. She's got 15 points, 6 assists, 3 boards, 3 steals. Filling it up today is the senior from Sevierville. Tori Rutherford out. Maddie Knuckles, Carly Hayworth in. Campbell-Penland also will probably exit for the final time in this game. Quality day from Penland. One of 4 double-figure scorers for Mike Mincy's team. Newberry's got some subs here. Who's coming out? Jordan Mintz is coming out. And into the game is Gabrielle Cook, a junior from Harrisburg, North Carolina. She inbounds to the elbow for Earl. 4:20 to go, 4th quarter, 76-48 Carson-Newman. They've made 5 straight shots from the field. Brown, top of the key, lines one up and bricks it off the glass. Never hit the rim. Rebound, Lindsay Taylor, her 5th. Sullivan across half court with 4 to play. Jen crosses over at the elbow, driving, pump fakes, kicks it out. Gonzalez pump fakes her 3. Still driving, stops at the free throw line, shoots and scores. 9 points for Emily Gonzalez. It's a 30-point game with 3:53 to play. Carson-Newman has made its last 6 shots from the field as Mike Mincy requests for a timeout, 30-second timeout by the Lady Eagles. After halftime, here's the numbers you need to know. 44-17, Carson-Newman after halftime. Newberry scored just 8 points in the 3rd. They have 9 here in the 4th quarter. And Carson-Newman really set the tone for how this second half was going to go by scoring the first 12 points of the 3rd quarter to lead by, or rather, first 14 points of the 2nd quarter to lead by 17. And never looked back. Taylor scored 9 of those 14 points. And the Eagles have been in control since with their defense and their offense. Hayworth, Gonzalez, Ladd, Knuckles, Johnson are the 5 now for Carson-Newman as Newberry brings in Faith Gray for the first time, a freshman from right there in Newberry, South Carolina. Pearson has the basketball out front, one of the starters still out there for Newberry, as well as Gonzalez, a starter for CN. Top of the key, Gray lines up a 3. It's off to the right. No, Johnson, the defensive rebound. Johnson double-teamed, sends an outlet pass to Carly Hayworth. Hayworth into the front court. Doesn't have numbers in transition. Pulls it back out front for Knuckles. Maddie Knuckles drive inside of the basket. Floats one up, left hand, high off glass. No, Johnson the offensive rebound. Fighting for possession. Loses it out of bounds. It'll stay with CN. That ends a stretch where Carson-Newman had made his last 6 shots from the field on Knuckles' missed layup. 3:14 to go. Inbound to Gonzalez. Couple of dribbles. Emily is met by a second defender. Attacking the switch. Bounces it inside. Johnson shoots up over Lee. Missed it, but was fouled. And free throws for Abigail Johnson with Carson-Newman up by 30. Here inside Holt Fieldhouse as Caroline Hill will enter the game for the first time. Out goes Gonzalez. And Naya Vermeulen, a sophomore forward for Newberry, is into the game for the first time as well. Johnson buries the free throw. Carson-Newman's above 80% from the line as a team and is 12 of 15 today. Now 13 of 16. Johnson buries both. 3 minutes to play, 80-48. Carson-Newman cruising here against Newberry en route to a 16th straight win over the Wolves. Vermeulen in the lane into the right corner for Gabrielle Cook. Reverse it around the perimeter. Gray has her three-point shot blocked by Knuckles. Eagles the other way. Hayworth, Euro step, gets blocked on the other end by Pearson. There's Caroline Hill for the offensive rebound. Still dribbling, kicks it out. Knuckles, top the key three. Good. First three for Maddie Knuckles. That's Carson-Newman's 10th three. And it's a 35-point game, and Newberry's turned it over again. That's 20 turnovers. Eagles have numbers the other way. Hayworth to the top of the key, pulls it back out front. 2:15 to play, 83-48. It's an extended 13-2 run. Hill for three, out front, too strong. Rebound, Earl. It's an 11-0 burst over the last 3 minutes for Carson-Newman, and Newberry has missed its last 5 shots. Left elbow, it's Earl shoveling for Gray. Faith Gray throws one up, and it's an air ball. Rebound, Vermeulen. Pass tipped out by Ladd, and we'll have more subs here at midcourt. Callie McMahon into the game for the first time for Carson-Newman. The Wolves are bringing in Sarah Azell, a freshman from Boiling Springs, South Carolina, and Antoinette Cheeseborough, a 5'3 freshman, as shot buried by Earl. She is 4 of 5 from the field with 10 points. Quality day for her off the bench in 17 minutes. 83-51. Right wing, it's Caroline Hill. In and out dribble, goes right to the basket, and is fouled by Vermeulen. Good job by Caroline Hill. Rejected the screen, saw a lane to the cup, and got fouled attempting a layup. Second team foul of the quarter. Here's Hill's first free throw. It's in and out. No good. 83-51. Newberry was shooting 46% at halftime, just 36 now in the game. Carson-Newman at halftime was shooting 36%, and they're now shooting 48%. 84-51. All Eagles in Holt. It's the zone defense. Newberry turns it over with a bad pass. Caroline Hill the other way. Right-hand layup all the way to the rim for two. Caroline Hill has her 5th career basket in a Lady Eagles uniform, and Carson-Newman leads by 35. This matches the largest lead of the day. Free throw line touch for Azell, and she turns it over. Carly Hayworth the steal. Hayworth bounces, Hill runs the floor, and she's got back-to-back right-handed layups. 50 seconds to play, 88-51. Good job from Hill to run the floor off CN's defense. 28 points for Carson-Newman off Newberry's 22 turnovers. Cheeseborough pressured by Hayworth, and another turnover. Hill kicks it ahead to Hayworth, who tracks it down in the corner. Carly to the trailing Knuckles will line up a three. This one's short. Rebound, tipped around, it's loose. Someone kicked it. Who kicked it? Newberry kicked it. Carson-Newman ball with 24.4 seconds to play in this one. It's 88-51. What a second half from Mike Mincy's team. Hayworth bounces, Knuckles catches, left hand hooks up short, rebound Vermeulen. Cheeseborough into the front court, and I think Newberry is going to hold this basketball out and run the clock out. They're not going to take another shot, and it's going to be back-to-back home wins this week for Carson-Newman's Lady Eagles. Final score here at Holt Fieldhouse, 88-51. What a second half from Carson-Newman here inside Holt Fieldhouse, 54-20. Second half from Carson-Newman. They outscore the Wolves by 34 in the final 2 quarters of play, and the Lady Eagles improved to 17-6 and 14-5 in the South Atlantic Conference, while Newberry has now lost 11 straight games. Final score here from Holt Fieldhouse. It's Carson-Newman 88, Newberry 51. And we wrap up this Carson-Newman victory on Play for K-Day with a Domino's post-game report after these messages. This is the Eagles Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman bookstore.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The game's over, but we're just getting warmed up. The Domino's post-game report starts in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's post-game report on the Eagles Sports Network.
Left wing Rutherford 3 up and kaboom! Torrey Rutherford.
Your stats breakdown. A conversation with Mike Mincy, presented by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, plus the selection of the AEC Electrifying Play and Food City Player of the Game are all headed your way. The Domino's post-game report is brought to you in part by Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilight, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family owned and operated coffee. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Lady Eagles, Andrew Rogers.
Andrew Rogers, glad to welcome you back to Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman has won back-to-back games this season and now 5 straight at home, and a 10th this season by defeating Newberry for the 16th straight time, 88-51. Here at Holt Fieldhouse. This is the Domino's post-game report, fans, and Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. When you're hungry, reach for Domino's, whether you're a student looking for a late-night snack or maybe just out to eat with some coworkers for lunch. Domino's probably has a deal for you. Get a large one-topping pizza for $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID, or get 25% off your entire order when you bring in your business card at lunch. Domino's is the official pizza of Carson-Newman's Eagles, who collect a 37-point win over Newberry, 88-51. It's all about the second half for Mike Mincy's crew. Newberry had 31 at halftime. They scored just 51 in this game and 20 in the second half. Carson-Newman's offense was fine in the first half. Only shot 36%, but scored 34 points, a respectable number. But the offense went to another level in the second half, and its defense kept up and went to that same level as well in the third and fourth quarters. Carson-Newman outscores Newberry 54-20 after halftime. Puts up 26 in the third, 28 in the fourth, en route to a 37-point victory here inside of Holt Fieldhouse on this Saturday afternoon. Carson-Newman in the second half of this basketball game shoots 59% from the field, made 20 of their 34 shots, including 5 of their 9 threes. Campbell Penland and Jennifer Sullivan made both of their three-point attempts, while Lindsay Taylor paced the second half effort with 15 of her game-high 17 coming after halftime, while Newberry shot just 30% after halftime and turned it over 14 times in this 88-51 final score from Holt Fieldhouse. Lindsay Taylor, we mentioned 17 points, 7 of 11 shooting. Campbell Penland with 15 points. She makes 5 of her 8 three-pointers, along with 6 assists and 3 steals. Campbell Penland is tonight's Food City Player of the Game. Campbell Penland, our Food City Player of the Game. Value every day. Food City. 6 assists, 3 steals, 3 rebounds, and made 5 triples. And she continues to climb the scoring chart here at Carson-Newman with 15 points in this game. She's now 13th all-time in scoring, past Corin Wells earlier in this game with her third three for 13th on the scoring list. Lindsay Taylor continues to climb her way up the list in the rebounding categories as well. Campbell Penland's got 214 career threes and is 9 away from Ashley Tipton's 222 career triples in a Lady Eagles uniform. Jess Tompkins had 12 points, but Newberry struggled to score in the second half of this contest. Tompkins only had 2 field goals of her 6 in the second half. She had 12 points to lead the way, while Samaya Earl had 10 points. And the Lady Eagles had held Mary Kate Kent to just 2 points after she went for 21 and made 7 threes in the first meeting between the two teams back on January the 11th. Carson-Newman sweeps the season series with Newberry. They defeat the Wolves today 88-51. We wrap up the Domino's post-game report with a look around the South Atlantic Conference scoreboard, as well as update you on how Carson-Newman baseball and softball are doing on this busy Saturday in February. We're back to wrap up the Domino's post-game report after these messages. This is the Eagles Sports Network.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess energy toward the ground through the ground wire. AEC also offers surge devices for inside your home to defend against possible voltage spikes that could damage your electronics, appliances, or equipment. This service is affordable and dependable. Order today and enjoy no connection fee. AEC, we power what matters most.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931. More player interviews and stats come your way in 60 seconds when the Domino's postgame report continues on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
All right, Andrew Rogers back here courtside at Holt Fieldhouse as we wrap up the Domino's post-game report from Carson-Newman's 17th win of the year and 14th in league play, an 88-51 victory over the Newberry Wolves. Around the diamond we go. Carson-Newman baseball at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex is tied with Trevecca Nazarene. It's a pitcher's duel early on. 1-1 in the top of the fifth with Jackson Underwood pitching for Carson-Newman out of the bullpen. The Eagles went to Branson Angel for the first 4 innings and got the start. Now it's the reliever Underwood with Carson-Newman tied with Trevecca Nazarene at 1 run apiece. Carson-Newman softball has just gotten underway with Lees McCray over in Johnson City. Scoreless as Carson-Newman's at the plate for the first time. They've got runners on first and second in the bottom of the first. We'll keep you up to date throughout the men's contest as well with how Carson-Newman softball is faring in Johnson City. Around the South Atlantic Conference scoreboard we go. Carson-Newman's next 2 opponents met today, and Tusculum is next for CN on Wednesday at 5:30. The Pioneers lose by 11, 77-66 to Wingate. Good fight from the Pioneers. They trailed by 15 at the break, made it interesting, got it to single digits at one point, but ultimately fall by 11 points despite a 14-point day from Jenna Kallenberg. Lenore Ryan at home takes down Mars Hill 72-68. The Bears overcome a 24-point Mars Hill fourth quarter to collect a 4-point victory. Bears quietly starting to play some good hoops after being picked second in the league's preseason coaches poll and tying with Carson-Newman for the league's most first-place votes in that preseason poll as well. 2 other games. Final, Coker smashes the Wasps 88-59, the final score in Hartsville. Coker continues to be one of the hottest teams in the Division II women's basketball landscape. Anderson goes on the road today to defeat Catawba 77-67, the final score. Trojans outscored the Indians 42-31 after halftime to win by 10 behind Zamiah Passmore's 22 points and 8 assists. An overtime game on this league slate. Limestone is defeating UVA Wise right now with 90 seconds left in overtime, 83-74. The Cavaliers have not scored in overtime, and they were winning late in that fourth quarter by as many as 5, but have seen that lead dwindle, and they're in overtime losing by 9 with 90 ticks to go. Carson-Newman basketball back on the floor Wednesday night in Greenville against Tusculum. We hit the air at 5:15 here on the Eagle Sports Network. Time to get you set for Carson-Newman men's matchup with Newberry. It's the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off with Adam Cavalier that heads your way after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.